In this video, we're going to talk about how to subtract linear expressions. And if you watched our video on how to add linear expressions, you saw me working through some distributions and combining like terms and taking an expression to simplify it down to as few terms as possible, like this. So you might be wondering, well, what's so different about subtracting? There's just a couple quick things that I want to point out, and then I will walk through a couple examples with you as to some of the nuances that happen when subtracting is involved. The big thing I want to say from the beginning is that when we're subtracting expressions, you must subtract every term inside the parentheses. And this is where things can get a little complicated because the signs really impact what is happening. So for the purpose of today's conversation, when we see a subtraction sign outside a set of parentheses, we're going to treat it as a distribution. And if it's just a subtraction sign by itself, we're going to take that as distributing a -1. And I'll show you what this looks like with a few examples. Let's go ahead and take a look. Here's that first example for today, 5x plus 3 minus 2x plus 7. So you see two sets of parentheses here, but there's nothing inside those parentheses we can really do because those terms are not like. So we can't simplify any further. And so the only way to move forward is to drop these parentheses. And how we're going to do that is by looking at this second set of parentheses that needs to be subtracted from the first. And you see that minus sign out in front of it. And I'm going to insert today just a little phantom 1 or an invisible 1 there to help your brain think about how those signs change when you distribute the negative sign. So when I distribute a -1 to a 2x and to that +7, the signs are actually going to change to the opposite. -1 times 2x is a -2x, and -1 times a +7 is a -7. So if I rewrite this without the parentheses, my first terms, 5x plus 3, will stay the same, but those second terms, you see the signs have changed to a -2x and a -7. But now at this point, I can just go ahead and identify my like terms and combine them. In yellow, I have my x terms, 5x and a -2x, which combine to be a 3x. And in magenta, the 3 and the -7 combine to be a -4. So 3x minus 4 is this expression in most simple terms. Let's try another one. Here's an expression, 4x minus 5 minus -3x plus 8. And you see I just went ahead and inserted that invisible 1 to help our brains as we distribute the negative sign to the -3x inside those parentheses and to the +8. The signs are just going to change. Those 4x minus 5 in the beginning will stay the same, but -1 times -3x changes to a +3x, and -1 to a +8 changes to a -8. So notice that sign change that took place. But again, at this point, I can just identify my like terms and combine them. 4x plus 3x gives me a +7x, and -5 minus 8 gives me -13. So 7x minus 13 is this expression in simplest form. For my last example, I'm going to throw just a couple curveballs at you. If you take a second to take this expression in, you now see a minus sign out in front of this first set of parentheses. So I'm going to insert that invisible 1 like we've been doing to help my brain think about what distributing a -1 to those terms looks like. Out front of my second set of parentheses is not just a minus sign this time, but there's a 2. So I'm going to distribute a -2 to both terms inside that set of parentheses. Watch what happens as I do this distribution. -1 times -3x changes it to a +3x and a +4. And the -2 to the x minus 5 becomes -2x plus 10. I'll go ahead now and find my like terms. 3x minus 2x gives me a +x, and 4 plus 10 gives me a +14. So x plus 14 is my simple answer. So in summary, we can subtract linear expressions by distributing the negative signs and then combining like terms. Thank you for watching, and if you're interested in learning more about TurtlEd, you could visit us at withturtled.com.